I know he's been looking for a chance to redeem himself from that event. Both of them already laughing, and Luis starting in winner's brackets. I'm confused why he also has brackets around his L.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's just part of his doesn't have his headset on. Luis is in winner's bracket.
Yeah.
Why does he have the... Yeah.
I was thinking that maybe Luis entered his tag as that.
No, he definitely didn't.
He has it because I'm bad at my job. That's all.
It's all right.
It's all good, Ian. It's all good.
There we go. That looks better.
Oh, yes. 8BitMan already starting off pretty... Okay, that could have actually killed Luis.
Yeah, it was off the platform. Very scary stuff. But now Luis gets to continue his combo. 8BitMan had a nice tech there, but Luis opting to drop down to the platform. Continuing his combo here after a few resets. Luis going to show us what he can do with his item play. How much he can utilize the gyro. Great grab there from 8BitMan, realizing the cross-up.
Oh, I like that. Just immediately going back to the ground and going for a double dip. Luis is able to survive that.
Yeah, the one other big thing about Rob and his up air, and he gets caped. 8BitMan getting a little bit frustrated at that cape there, but one of the big things with 8BitMan just literally calling out Luis right now, saying, "Do it." Emperor Palpatine right here. What I was going to say, Rob's up air is one of the most DI-able moves in the game, given it is multi-hit. And if you DI it hard enough, you can live for very, very long percents. So I think one of the reasons you actually survive it longer, I mean, you die earlier if you do it off of an air dodge, is because you're more in the center of Rob, so you're less likely to be able to DI it well, and that down smash coming through. 8BitMan a little bit flustered now.
It's just funny because Luis is, yeah, there he is, finally dying at 160%, 180%.
I mean, Mario's a beefy boy. He's eating lots of spaghetti.
He's slightly above mid-weight, if my memory is correct, which is counterintuitive. We're so used to, after years of Mario Party and Mario Kart, for Mario to be just the complete midline. Like, the M might as well be medium on his cap, but, like, in this game, nah, it's like, it's monster.
Good stuff from Luis. They're just backing up a little bit to get that forward smash in there. Catching 8BitMan's landing so nicely. 8BitMan has not been able to land too safely against Luis. Part of that has just been Luis's great coverage options here. Okay,
this pressure that Luis is doing is actually kind of nutty. Because like he's throwing out all these attacks and then still managing to catch so many of 8BitMan's.
And he gets it! I mean, he short-circuited. He short-circuited.
Oh my god. That's... Like, again, like, he was catching spot dodges, he was catching rollaways with his up smash, and now he caught just, you're trying to drift away so you don't land on this platform, drift too much.
Yeah,
Here's the flood. Like, it's being so aware of how 8BitMan wants to stay alive and just making him die sooner for it.
Gonna be going to Town City again.
Okay, it looks like they got the wrong stage.
Yeah, I heard something about Lilat, so I don't know.
Lilat is banned.
Lilat is banned,
from what I heard.
So he's banned Lilat, okay. And recovering with Mario on Lilat can be frustrating as well.
Yeah, it's the recovering can be a little bit annoying, and then again, just it's the tilting angle, very nice for the laser as well, because you can just like low angle it and still get a very nice close to the surface.
And it even gives gyro a little bit more coverage too, because if you're trying to jump up against the gyro is covering some more of your aerial options as well.
That is true.
You're jumping up the slope.
8BitMan trying to get a double there. Barely doesn't come together, but he just picks up that walk. There you go.
Yeah, called out Luis's movement option there.
Oh my gosh, I love this. No input from 8BitMan, just that level of confidence right now.
I see so often Luis's movement options of just walking and perfect pivoting. He's very, very keen on those, and for 8BitMan to just be able to wait out all those options.
8BitMan begging the heavens and Sakurai to give him a single reverse hitbox. What? Why did that? Why are these hub smashes not connecting? Yo, I swear RPS did not rig this setup. I swear to you. Okay, that time we did see the hitbox clink on the shield. Okay.
I mean, Rob also is does have some issues with that up smash from time to time. So it's one of the unfortunate things that comes from maining non-top tiers. Is just the fact that you have to deal with the fact that your moves don't work sometimes.
That's why they're not top tiers.
Exactly.
You know? Top tiers moves, they work too much, and then yours don't work enough.
But at least you get some kill throws out of the deal. So not many top tiers have kill throws.
They don't need them.
Exactly, it's true. But Luis is going to go for that spike.
They get to kill off things that are safe on block, in which case you don't need to really worry about it.
Yeah, exactly. Luis throwing out some fire here. He's going to throw down the gyro. Does not get a kill off it. Great contest there from 8BitMan, opting to up air, realizing Luis is trying to utilize the gyro for his own machinations.
Other than that, 8BitMan just kind of holding his ground and otherwise not being thrown off by Luis's movement for the most part. In the previous game, he was, again, doing a lot of defensive options as fast as possible. In this case, he's content to just exist in the situation.
Yeah, 8BitMan is one of the first players I've seen at one of our NorCal locals to do such a fantastic job of calling out a lot of the NorCal players on their habits and their movement options in particular.
8BitMan takes that game really cleanly. Gives Luis a very close look.
Very, very clean there at the last stock. First one was a little bit closer. And it looks like 8BitMan banned triplats. So going to be going to town.
That's one of the benefits of sitting right next to the players, is we get to hear every single thing they say to each other. One of the downsides is they can hear every single thing we say to each other.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
We learned to deal here. But yeah, Game 3, Town and City. Short ceiling, which means that I mean, a lot of these up airs from Rob are going to be deadly, but it's also Mario's favorite direction to kill, so it goes both ways.
Things are looking up. Both players waiting a little bit patiently there. Luis throwing out that pressure from below the platforms. No reversal there, so only going to be some extra damage and some extra change. Luis mixing up his options a little bit now, opting to try some fireballs in neutral.
He's not charging at 8BitMan as much as he was previously. He's recognized that 8BitMan is just kind of comfortable holding his own ground. So instead, reverse hitbox nair. Yeah, I got stage spike there. I did not take that at all.
Yeah, it's a difficult one to be ready for.
Oh man.
And he falls out of it. The drag down into the up smash though. So one of the things that when you do play a character whose moves sometimes don't work, sometimes they don't work in a way that works. Well, you get the drag down there, and if you do get the drag down and the Rob recognizes they get the drag down, I think most Robs can react with an up smash if they land in time. So
yeah, in any case, fantastic improvisation. Luis getting that power shield. Here we go. Gets more. Oh!
Narrowly misses that. Oh!
No! Luis surprised that 8BitMan survived after that up special.
Oh! Great choice there from 8BitMan, recognizing that he would move and just get capped by the gyro. As a result of moving his hurt. Dude,
I love every time that 8BitMan goes for the 50-50, he like physically leans out of his chair as he's doing the up air.
It's just like when you're playing a racing game and you lean into the turns as you're playing.
Yeah.
It gives you that extra momentum you need on the turn.
There we go. Waits this time for the air dodge. And 8BitMan now up 2-1 against Luis.
Rob flexing right there.
His preparedness for the up smash to move Mario's hurt box to get hit by that top so that he knows he can punish it.
It was great.
That's that next level thinking.
Understanding your character, your opponent's hurt boxes is an important aspect.
The robot's got the smoothest brain I've ever seen. Again, Town and City, being Luis's choice. He does have himself, 2 sets. So if this one doesn't pan out, it's not the end of the world for him. But
exactly.
It's gone back to playing pretty aggressively too into 8BitMan's space, especially just running in with grabs just immediately. 8BitMan now just creating his space just with jabbing as opposed to anything defensive, but the forward smash is going to do the trick. Luis only at 25%.
Might have caught him on some Randy DI there as well, but Luis has got some nice movement options here now. 8BitMan hasn't been able to catch them at the moment, and Luis is just doing a great job on these landings, catching him with these up tilts, racks it up, and a forward smash. That is quick!
8BitMan just smiling, nodding. Yeah.
We are Nintendo. You cannot defeat us.
Okay. Like, that was just full aggro bloodthirst mode, Luis. And what a time to bring it out, especially since they were slowing down the tempo so much between them and the neutral. Yeah. And it's like, okay, since you're playing this cold, if I just go in on you hard because you're expecting me to be a little bit chill right now, it will blow you up so fast.
Turn it up to 11.
And it worked. Especially those F smashes, perfectly placed to catch those tag places.
Exactly.
Good stuff. So that's gonna bring us now to game 5.
And if Luis can take this,
running it back on Town and City. Yo, are we gonna get a set of Town and City next game?
If 8BitMan can pull through, let's see how Luis can do on his movement options. Great little run in and out there to get that grab. Does not get anything too big off of it. 8BitMan gonna carry him up. Goes for that up smash. Loves doing that at low percents. Almost it seems like it's a guaranteed confirm, assuming the opponents don't know the right DI. Which, when it's a character like Rob, you aren't always going to know those options. So. Good stuff to Luis there, just waiting it out, realizing 8BitMan wanted to throw the top down, dodging that up smash.
That's the tricky out smash, like crouching Rob hit an up smash, right? Where he's hiding in his shield.
And this forward smash is gonna almost do it.
Yeah, very close stuff. That rage on Mario made it pretty iffy, but 8BitMan got the right DI, but that untackable finishes the trick. And just like that, Luis just snatching that stock. He was, like, 8BitMan had 10% of Luis's percent, and Luis brought it back.
I mean, Rage is a big assist to that, especially in creating untechable situations.
Rage is a hell of a drug. Ooh, so's Rob back here.
Shoutouts to Team Rocket and their little Rage candy.
Yeah, disengaging with the fuel. He's got plenty to spare. That's the nice thing about dying. You get a full tank right afterwards.
Luis mixing up his options a little bit, getting some up airs here, continuing to string platforms back just in time, but 8BitMan just narrowly escapes.
Yeah, Luis not landing on that platform.
Put a stint in his combo game there. And jumps right into him. 8BitMan recognizing that and gets the grab.
That angle that up air sent at, I was actually scared for Luis. Oh, coming down with the down air and actually clanking right past the up air. Very important stuff for Luis.
8BitMan doing a good job of recognizing all the times Luis is empty hopping and just landing right in front of him and getting these grabs off of them.
Oh, and that time just calling it out altogether. The up smash will beat out any hitbox you throw out too.
And we got the reset.
Yeah, 8BitMan managing to pull that out on the game 5. So another fresh best of 5 starting up with Luis now joining 8BitMan in that loser's bracket. I know Ian could not wait to put those brackets around.
It's that prophecy.
Man, how did G-Pick know he was going to do that? I just have a gift, guys. But set 2 starting up. Wow, 8BitMan just starting immediately, again with that turnaround grab into up smash like you said. Looks like such a clean combo.
Yeah, there might be a way to DI out of it, but it seems like Luis hasn't been able to stop it yet, so.
They say up smash is a grab. I think I meant grab into up smash. My mistake.
Yeah. Great mix-up option there. Luis jumping up, putting the pressure on the shield, running past him, and then getting the grab. Luis trying to make it through the top.
There we go. Gets the down throw. Immediate up air is not going to kill. Luis just drifting away. 8BitMan looking for the immediate up air right afterwards, just following him into the heavens.
Luis just not having that though. Jumps up, gets that quick landing into a grab, racking up some more damage here, carrying him up, but contesting with that nair. 8BitMan comes through. Luis opts to grab the gyro there, recognizing Rob's often take the chance when you're being off stage and boosting to grab a new gyro.
Well, Luis looking for that pivot grab, but 8BitMan sniffs it out, jumps out of the corner. Looking for something more here. No, just sets up another top, and Luis actually outweighs the top, just drops off instead, doesn't get caught on his lack of ledge invincibility, and gets the back throw. 8BitMan, meanwhile, adjusting his chair as far away as possible from the setup.
Luis recognizing the pressure that top does put on that ledge recovery. Oh, and he contests it with that up B. With that down air, rather. But Luis recognizing how much pressure 8BitMan does get whenever he has the top on that ledge there and just opts to not want to deal with it at all. Patience there, waits it out.
Was 8BitMan looking for a footstool there?
He might have been.
That's actually, that's dangerous.
Footstool into down air does work, so. Luis catching the top there.
Like in that situation, I'm pretty sure Luis already used his double jump, so the footstool itself would have actually killed him.
Yeah. Good point. Luis there trying to rack up what damage he can left on this stock. Gets the footstool to escape 8BitMan.
And the mashing of this jump and really paying out for Luis in many of these situations. Meanwhile, all he needs is just the right beginning of a conversion.
Up to 203 now. Luis opts to reflect the laser. 8BitMan getting hungry. 8BitMan beginning his narration.
I really wish we had like a commentary mic just on the player setup right now, because 8BitMan is hilarious. He is noticeably frustrated with how much pasta Mario has been eating in this past night.
It's that carbo loading. Has a good bit of ground to make up.
That was maximum value for a stock. That stock basically 2 for 1. Gonna get that single fireball off stage, like it doesn't even.
And he gets the pivot grab again. And that's a momentum shift as well. Like you work so hard to get to bring back that first stock, and then you just get anticlimactically thrown off the stage. I love
8BitMan's reaction too. As soon as he dies, he's like, "I knew you were looking for it because you literally whipped the pivot grab in front of me."
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, why didn't my own grab come out and punish you? And then immediately getting pivot grabbed again.
And they keep going back to Town and City. They both seem to love this stage. Given triplats often get banned when 8BitMan has the ban option, and Lilac gets banned when Luis has the ban option. So
I just find it interesting because the neutral they strike to is still Smashville.
Yeah.
Just double jumping again out of there. It's actually really valuable to just, when you recognize there are certain critical 50-50s that you can't afford to die in, it's okay to burn that jump, accept it as being gone so you don't have to thread a way scarier needle.
Very fair observation here. Oh, that top just boosting Luis up a little bit more there. 8BitMan also forward smash. Not a common option on Rob.
That down air almost killed Rob.
And 8BitMan before had been doing such a good job. 8BitMan had been doing such a good job of calling out Luis's movement options, but now Luis seems to be on top of them.
And Luis is just inching out in value, especially when it comes to just what a pain he's been to. Not anymore now.
Yeah, exactly.
But up until the end of the set, he's just been an absolute pain to actually finish off. He's been doing a good job of getting out of the way of a lot of these kill setups. Which, I mean, it's natural to happen. As the set wears on, you learn more and more about how your opponent feels like killing that day, and it gets harder. Still just backing off, using that top to try to set up some cover to cross up, but 8BitMan immediately punishes Luis for tossing it.
Contests the top with his neutral air. It doesn't give him control of the top, but it does put the top in a spot where he'll be a little bit more comfortable to land.
Expecting a jump get up, but Luis just does the neutral get up instead. 8BitMan forced to retreat up to the higher platforms.
BitMan retreating often and realizing when Luis is just throwing out some of these aerials, throwing out top is just one of the best ways to contest it. Just back up and throw top out, and Luis will jump into it.
Oh,
Luis can't get up! He doesn't get the single hit! But that combo now puts them back at even, whereas Luis was very far behind.
Yeah, that combo actually did 50%. 8BitMan went from being 30 to now he's at 91%. Already tons of value just in that. Oh, catching the roll-in. Luis just trying to just slip his way in one more time on this robot, thinking, like, because it feels like, you know, this Town and City, just the one right opening can give Mario the kill here.
He does have to be careful because the grab will also certainly do him in with the Town and City platforms where they are at.
Oh yeah.
So gotta be aware of that.
He expected a roll, that's why he dashed in a lot further in, but 8BitMan held his ground at that ledge. Oh,
for the footstool.
He's still alive.
It's from so low to the ground. Okay, good jump there from Luis. Opting Big Tree doesn't land on the platform because he would have gotten stretchered there.
So far,
avoiding that tilt.
Luis still trying to track these rolls, isn't able to find the right one yet.
He gets grabbed, and that is going to do it.
Yeah, up throw is going to do the trick.
8BitMan frustrated at how long Luis has managed to live still. And this is technically the closest thing to a lore match that Rob can have, I think.
What?
This is the closest thing to a lore match that Rob can have as far as matches go.
A what match?
Lore match. Lore.
Why? How is this a lore match?
Because Rob's main enemy is Nintendo. Because in that old commercial, they say we are Nintendo, you cannot defeat us. And then even with your robot partner, and Rob is the one who's supposed to help you in Gyromite against.
Oh.
Yeah. So Nintendo, it says we are Nintendo, you cannot defeat us.
So Rob is a first-party, third-party character?
Yes.
That is interesting. Huh. He's a second-party character then, right? Like, if you think about it.
Well, you can't say he's third, first, or second person because he is a robot, so. Luis carrying up these combos. Dancing around and fairly effective this game. Has a nice lead and has firm control of the ground, not letting 8BitMan land without recourse.
Ooh, what a good mix-up. Looking like he was running towards the top and immediately fading back and picking up 8BitMan for it. Luis just hanging out right at the lip of the platform. Finally catching 8BitMan.
Using that gyro as well to cover 8BitMan, making sure he doesn't do a neutral get up. But 8BitMan gets him tossed up.
He's still alive though, and Luis able to land without incident just on the other side of the stage.
It wasn't an air dodge read he had, but he did wait for Luis to drop down a little bit.
Yeah, just ended up going right for it, expecting Luis to just not give in an air dodge at all. Oh!
Mix up.
So, I think Luis was expecting 8BitMan to spot dodge in reaction to that empty hop, so he was trying to catch the end of the spot dodge with a forward smash, but 8BitMan kept it cool, didn't get caught by that.
Luis getting some fancy combos through the platform there, continues to rack it up. 8BitMan does interfere, uses that pressure with the gyro to try and get an up smash. Luis privy to that and jumped over to get away from the gyro, so he would not have the pressure from the gyro on him anymore.
Oh, this cape is just doing so many favors for Luis.
It's an option you don't see many Marios throughout unless it's in niche situations, but then there are these niche matchups where it plays such a factor because of that projectile pressure, and Luis send him plummeting down.
I had no idea that down throw top into forward air was just a thing. It's just a thing.
Yeah,
okay.
So he down threw him into the top, and then the top bounced him out, and he was able to get the forward air, right?
Yeah. It's because the top sends in the direction that the person who throws it is facing. It makes sense. I'm surprised it's been 4 years, and it's only until now that I've seen it. It's pretty nice.
I mean, Rob is already a pretty niche matchup, so Rob Mario is
this is not a matchup I've seen very often, yeah.
It's not something that you see Luis blabbing regularly at home, so he kind of has to just play it out and figure it out on the fly.
It's been like 2 years since I saw this matchup about, and that's back when it was Teb versus Virus in Sacramento.
Okay.
Like, it's definitely been a minute. Luis, actually, I just noticed he's up 2-1, has one more game to win to take the set.
If he can do that, it would be a very nice triumph for NorCal.
To defend our weekly.
Defend our weekly from the horrible top-tier Robs invading from Florida.
Aren't you? Who else can relate? You're just at your normal Thursday night weekly, and somebody flies from across the country, meaning a low tier. We've all been there.
Oh. Alrighty, continuing onward. It's almost very similar to that last game that 8BitMan won. Has very nice control of this match right now. Luis has to figure out an option to get back on stage. Great option there from the up B.
Yeah, it's just in that case, that's just like a dragon punch. You're just, let me get out of this situation, be honest, and put up your shield.
Yeah, 8BitMan wanted to grab him after that, but Luis caught him out with that up B. And Luis has been living so long here. And he gets him with the DI mix-up.
Yeah, very solid stuff. Now it's Luis's turn, though, to juggle, and we're seeing it's just as rough, especially when you have the layout without platform. 8BitMan actually catching the empty jump, though, once again with these grabs. Very beautiful timing.
And he's doing a good job of keeping Luis up in the air. Nice spacing there, throwing out that nair to cover the spot where Luis just jumped into. And Luis calls him out with that forward smash.
We take those trades, absolutely, in this situation. You want to be able to even up those stocks as soon as possible. 8BitMan, once again, though, just catching these landings right in front of his face. He will not be intimidated. Be able to toss out a hitbox soon enough to make that down air safe, but 8BitMan comes falling down that neutral air. Once again in that land position. And Luis needs to find out a different mode of approach to his normal comfort right now.
Yeah, he's been throwing out some down airs, which seems to work a little bit, messing up with 8BitMan's timing, but you got to be careful with those because 8BitMan does know how to shield them, as he's demonstrated a few times in this set.
And the moment 8BitMan has popped up, yeah, he tosses out that neutral air, just having that big flaming disjointed hitbox. But there we go. That's the beginning of something.
There from Luis. Get that nice up air, continuing the up airs.
Oh, wait for the air dodge.
Jumps up. And we are back to an even game, just about.
It's very, very close to it. 8BitMan still having the better inevitability right now. He's going to be able to kill with a throw or a top. Yeah.
Mario is an Italian. Not a Greek, so he doesn't know much about gyros. Or
you don't eat these.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Luis
certainly.
Are you saying Luis did not certainly just eat that gyro?
Don't make me mute the mic, Emily.
It's all right, Ian.
Don't be a Euro, okay? Don't make.
You're holding out for a Euro. Alrighty. We'll stop before G pick.
What are you talking about? I had so far the most painful pun of the night. So you're muting me?
No, I'll put Kinley's mic back on.
Oh, you muted him?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Exactly. Because he was.
Wow, that's really rude. Because you were talking.
It's fine. He was just holding out for a Euro.
No, I don't want to solo cast, especially not when we're in a Game 5, Game 10.
Oh yeah,
Grand
exactly.
Finals.
It's been a haul. 8BitMan has been grinding, pushing through this NorCal gauntlet. Some of the finest in NorCal. And Luis is trying to do his best to make sure he can pull through, but 8BitMan carrying him through with these nair gyro combos.
Doing the same thing, there's just this wall of nair proving to be very tough for Luis to pierce through.
A bit of a sudden change from his previous play where he played back a little bit more, but it does seem to be paving out against Luis. Calling him out with that jump there. It has the platform, not just enough.
This is Battlefield, a much higher ceiling than they had back on Town and City. This next one, gonna do the trick. 8BitMan only at 29%.
Luis
I hear
sweating a bit.
Yep.
He's got some ground to make up. And 8BitMan is just putting on the pressure right now, throwing out these nairs, and Luis has to respond to them. And gets grabbed again. 8BitMan doing such a good job of calling out Luis's approaches with these grabbing aerial grabs. Yeah,
again, Rob's grab is the standing grab is the shortest one in the game. So being able to do this is actually requiring very precise timing from him.
Nice little wave bounce there with his gyro, using it to land on the platform safely and retreat a little bit. Gyro just barely moving into Luis's range there. Luis optimally on the platform, 8BitMan retreating to the sky.
So just chilling down here, trying to build up a little bit more space, a little bit more something, but Luis is now having a little bit easier time piercing inside of 8BitMan's zone, but one misspaced dash attack gets him sent with down air off stage. Makes it back on.
Rolls in to avoid that gyro setup 8BitMan was going for. He hasn't gone for it too frequently against Luis, since Luis has been seemingly doing a very good job of responding to it. But he doesn't need too much more to get this here. And he gets it with the gyro setup.
Yeah, I was going to say, that was still 8BitMan chipping away with those trades overall.